Until very recently, I worked at Bartolotti's Pizza Bistro in Springfield, Oregon. I first suspected that something was wrong when we didn't receive pay stubs with our paychecks. And when the owner asked me and my coworkers not to ring in cash sales so he could skim a little off the top, I knew I needed to polish up my resume. And when I heard through the grapevine that he had started a tipping pool without telling any of us, I had some questions. So I started a company-wide message, including the owner, Steve Shin, and I asked how exactly tips were being divided up and said everyone had a right to know. That was at 8:30 in the morning. By noon, the owner hadn't responded, so I sent him a personal text message asking him to respond to my message on the Homebase app. By 2:30, he still hadn't responded, so I sent another question. What date did the tip pool start, Steve? He did finally respond, absolutely. We'll be having a staff meeting about it shortly, but it's broken up evenly between veterans, non-veterans, and new hires. With those breakups, the tips are divided by hours worked. The goal is to negate the fact that I now have to hire people at inflated rates so that new hires with little to no experience are getting paid as much as veterans. My thinking is, why should someone I hire today make the exact same amount as someone like Kendall or Stefano or Joe B., who have not worked here a bit? Needless to say, I do not take anything from the tip pool. That's not needless to say, Steve. We know you steal from your own company. Why wouldn't you steal from us? Here we can see the rest of his message. It also changes the consistent issue of people not getting their tip totals to me in a timely manner, which delays people getting paid on time. So he's blaming us for not getting paid on time. I plan on having an all-staff meeting very soon to clarify any other questions. You can see he sent that at 2:44. This wasn't a very satisfactory answer to me, so I started asking a few more questions. I said, are salaried managers part of the tip pool? They cannot be allowed to be part of the tip pool in Oregon if they are not customarily dealing with the service of customers. We have some managers who don't deal with customers. They can't be part of the tip pool. What specific percentages go into which tip pools, and who specifically is in each pool? What date did it start, Steve? Steve, I need a copy of all my pay stubs, and we'll need one for each pay period moving forward, as will all of your employees. From the Bureau of Labor and Industries, employers who use direct deposit must still provide an itemized statement, that's a pay stub, and meet deadlines applicable to the final paycheck. An employer may provide these itemized statements in an electronic form if the employee so agrees. I do not expressly agree to an electronic format, to be clear. He blocked me from the app after that. Here's a screenshot from another coworker. You can pause to read this one. He again insists things are above board, even though we all know he steals from the company. And what happened next kind of shocked me.
Hi, this is Steve. I was just trying to get a hold of you to let you know that I'm taking off the schedule. You're no longer needed at Bartolotti's. Hope you